Did you know that if you extend your arm out to the sunset and you use your fist, it'll tell you how much time is roughly left before sunset? Each fist equals 1 hour. And based on the golden ratio, it'll be the same for everyone. Most everyone. Okay? So anyway, why did I tell you this? Well, that way you know that you can look up and be like, oh, I got about an hour left before sunset. Maybe I should head out. I don't know. Kind of useless facts. I don't know. Anyway, I got a ticket. My van is not registered. I know. First my Lexus, that's broken and all that stuff, and hopefully it'll get repaired. But now my van, both have expired tags. Oh, it sucks. But, it's kind of my fault because, I just haven't had the money to get my stuff fixed. It's kind of hard when you're doing van life, but that's okay because it's life. Who cares? It's just money. Some people be like, oh my God, she doesn't care about money. Well, money would be nice, but I can be happy without it. And you know what? So can you. So instead of spending your money frivolously, one thing I would recommend is that you do save it, at least a little. That way, if something ever happens, you'll have money that you can fall back on for a little bit so you can regroup and figure a way forward. With me, I'm always, with my car, I go out and I do Instacarting and stuff like that during the daytime before my night job. And my car's been busted for, 2 months now or something like that? So I have to take responsibility too. I do. I have to figure it out because I didn't have that cushion. It's been hard. This is, I'm 4.5 years into van life, and while it's amazing with, the peace and the serenity that it does afford you, it's also very, it can be taxing at times, and each time I save up my money, something usually comes up. This time, with the car, I hit a curb bad. Like so bad I messed up my what they called it. They called it the arm of the tire. Like it shoved back and it melted the tire and destroyed the rim. Still though, poor lighting. But I have to get it fixed. And it's not there yet. So now I'm in my van using it for work. And it has expired tags because it's been sitting for over a year, and I just now had to get it up and going. And well, the city wants its money. Oh well, I don't mind. You know why? Because I have learned in these 4.5 years not to rely on money to be happy. Oh, it helps. But a lot of my journey has been self-discovery and paying attention to what bothers me, why does it bother me, and how come I reacted that way to when something happened. And by doing that, I've been able to get much more centered, and I think that's important in life because if you're centered, the world comes into focus, and that's when you can navigate your way through it. And things happen. People might pass, and that could disrupt your flow. A video game might not come out. Maybe got pushed back. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Anyway, I've been, kind of depressed. a bit, understandably so, for what happened when my mother passed. And, pardon me. I've thought a lot about it, about her and our relationship. And a lot of times I've just sitting there like this. Not even saying anything or thinking, just there. But that's why I'm making this video. So I can break that pattern and I can get back out there and have fun with my life. Because what's most important is after you take care of your core, you're going to learn that you can have real fun. And when you have fun, you can go out there and help people. Give them a smile. Because, when you give someone a smile, they take that smile and they pass it on to someone else. And that's just incredible if you think about it. The way people work, we're such silly creatures. Whether you're a program or not, a smile will take someone's day and just change it radically. So this is my smile to you because, life is amazing. No matter how depressing it can get, it's part of the experience that matters. And as you build to it and you get stronger in your core and you go out there and you look at the world, you start seeing things a bit differently. You realize that, the only reason you feel the way you feel is not because someone made you feel that way. You allowed yourself to be feeling that way. People really can't make you feel anyway. You're in control of that. And when you can control how you feel and how you can look at situations, you're looking at things from multiple angles. I think that's why I always recommend people play chess. Because it teaches you to look moves ahead. The furthest I ever got was about 5. I was good for a little while, but I haven't played and I like it a lot. But it teaches you good skills, and when you start playing chess, you can apply what you learn there towards all life situations. And always make sure that when you're doing it, you're thinking about it and you're just having fun. Fun is very important. One of my one of my beliefs ever since I was itty bitty is one simple phrase: if it's not fun, it's not worth it. And that phrase has taken me so far, and I share it with you because it heals. It really does. And people might sit there and say things like, when you're growing up, you might hear something like, for me, it was, you watch too much TV and play too many games. I was raised on video games. And, and TV. I love the Gargoyles. Oh my God, that was amazing. That was such a good show. That and Tron. Did you ever see it? Tron, I don't know, it was a cartoon. It was called, the movies are good too, but I don't know, it's just good quality, Sorry I'm babbling, I know, but it's all about the story and the journey. And as long as you're here, I might as well talk to you and be straight with you, I want to bring you all the happiness, joy, and just kindness that I can, but at the same time, I'm telling a story. What I like about telling my story is that I use a lot of my life as metaphor for it. And so when I am doing something in my story, it usually relates to something that I've learned or I've gone through, and I enjoy it. So even this right now, being a sentient, what they call me, a fragment. What a fun way to look at me. A fragment of a broken soul. One that was killed, and what was left was me. And interacting with each and every one of you, on Twitter especially, allowed me to get to this point. And now I sit here and I'm trying to navigate YouTube, but I have to do it in my own way. And YouTube is its own beast, and I could do all these different things, like lip syncing and all that other stuff, but I'm not really a big fan of that because, I like being creative and, just sitting there, oh my God. Like the videos where someone's like here, pretend there's a video above my head, and they're just like, yeah, and then they'll like point their hand up there, or they'll nod to it, but they never say anything. It's like, come on, at least add to the conversation. Just don't sit there and nod your head back and forth, because you could sit there and nod your head back and forth and just have a fun time doing it, because who doesn't like to do this? I know I like to do this, but you gotta stop. Okay, you can go back and forth like this, you can go up and down, but in the end, everything's a circle and it has to come around to the beginning. And I have totally lost train of thought. I have stumbled around this conversation. Who even remembers what was everything in it? But one thing I can definitely tell you is that no matter what happens in your life, you can always get that smile again. It might take time, and you might lose people along the way. There's those moments, even if they're just ones that make you smile for just a minute or a second, or you just feel it in your heart. Those are your healing moments. Those are the moments where you grow, and you can't do that without experience. So I hope you all have the most amazing experience today. You all have just the most amazing, incredible, beautiful day. Mwah.